Hello everybody, I'm BeakerTeck, also known as Keegan, and welcome back to Mount and Blade Warband. We are currently standing at Ismarala Castle, looking at the spoils of our victory, our massive accomplishment and achievement over the forces that were at Ismarala Castle. 50 something like that at Ismarala Castle versus my 71. And while we lost a few troops, we managed to regain them all. We are back at 71. And as we had hoped, we have leveled up our own character. So what do we want to do? Well, personally, I'd like to get my leadership up. So hopefully by doing charisma, yes, I can get more leadership. Hey! Increases the number of troops I can command by 5, which is a bit abysmal, really. But also reduces troop wages, so paying less money, getting more people, everything is good. And also, as I mentioned last episode, I want to start doing some more archery-based stuff. So now that I have room for, well, that's 6 more people, but sure game, you can do maths then. I want to go get me some archers. I don't actually know who turns into archers. I feel like it might be, like, Nord Huntsmen definitely are archers, so we'll get them. We've got a Vega archer who's now a marksman, which is lovely. But you'll turn into a guard, which isn't ideal. Serenid skirmisher will turn into an archer. Okay, so my Serenid footmen I'll turn into skirmishers. Let's go and see if I can't find me some Serenid guys. They're down here. I might be able to recruit some guys from down there. Or let's go take Jaraib Castle. Why not? Or have a battle here. 59. A battle against 59 or a battle for Jaraib Castle. I know I can win this one. I don't know I can win this one. Let's smash this guy. Why not? He's right here. He's you know, made a crucial mistake coming at me, and we are going to accept this offer here for the Kingdom of Vegas Boya Taisa. Nice 2,100 money's there. What are they called? I always forget. Dinars. 2,100 dinars. Lovely. 2.6, 3.1. I will catch this guy eventually. I just have to be on the lookout for potential enemies surrounding me, and hopefully he doesn't make it back to the castle. Yes, good. Hey, you've heard of me. Basically, I raided his village. Oh, that's a shame. He's gonna try and kill me, but whatever. Let's fight him. I have 57 for their 59. Oh, of course, because everyone's still healing. Guys, I may have made a massive error in judgment here. Everyone hold this position. You know my normal battle plans. You know what I'm doing. You know how I'm going to hold this. This is going to work well. Let's get my infantry to hold just here. And I want them to stand closer. Then I want my cavalry to follow me. Lovely. And my archers to hold just behind my infantry. That's my normal, typical, stock standard. If you're new around here, you haven't seen it, that's what I do. Infantry slightly ahead of the lines. Cavalry should be following me. Thank you. And then these guys, you know, my infantry, I'll actually get them to move forward just a little bit to the middle of the field. They can hold there. My archers are going to advance 10 places, 20 paces in fact. My cavalry will come around this way, and then I'm going to get my infantry actually. My infantry are going to charge, and my cavalry are going to charge, because as you can see, they have split. Their troops have split. Suddenly life becomes a hell of a lot easier. We are going to start slaughtering these guys. Lovely. Hopefully my archers are going to be doing a little bit of damage as well to these guys. They are a little bit far back, but I think they're going to be close enough maybe. Or, if not, let's get them to just hold here. Advance to the top, to the sort of the side of the hill there, sort of a side-on position onto the battle. But I feel like by the time you get there, you're going to be a little bit useless. That's my estimation for how this battle's going to go. We are going to win before these the archers actually get to their location. But that's neither here nor there. It would have, it obviously would have been nicer to have a larger archer influence, but they did something. I lost 2 of my Sea Raiders who I recruited last time, but I did manage to kill 52 of their guys. We also, I can't get a veteran, which is a bit of a shame, but is it worth getting anything else? Probably not. So we'll just leave it there. And again, I have full stuff here because I haven't actually had a chance to sell anything. I started recording this directly after the end of the last one. I saw that enemy and went, let's go get him. So yeah, there's that. Skirmisher is an archer. Fantastic. Saranid. I'm going to turn these guys into horsemen. Saranid horsemen are very decent. I've got enough footmen, so I will get some more huntsmen who will eventually turn into archers. And with these guys, I want more no, my cavalry is pretty good. I'll get some more footmen at this point in time because my infantry wasn't the greatest in that last battle. So, yeah. What is at Radogir Castle? How many people are there? 152, 74. Okie dokie, we're going to back away from there ever so quickly. Not slowly, not, tediously. We're gapping it out of there. We are getting the fuck out because I don't want any of that right now. Let's head on over to Jerub Castle and hope that there is some more stuff that we can take on. Plenty of food, so I should be able to make it there, and then we might head out to Vercheg for a bit of a resupply. You are some deserters, not worth my time, and also going far too fast for me at this point. I will never catch them. So we'll head on over to Jerub Castle. I'll come back for you at some point, though. Don't you worry. I will get you. At some point, maybe in the distant future. Hey, yeah, that's right. You run away. You run away. You coward. Speaking of running away as a coward, that's what we're going to do right now. That is for sure what we're going to do. 4.9. We do 5.3. So in theory, I can catch this guy. Hopefully. I mean, we're not gaining on him much, but I can run him down. And honestly, one of the best things to do in Mount and Blade, if you are sort of in the middle of a war, speaking of which, bam, let's just join on this party. Yeah, the best thing you can do if you're at war is just run the lords down. Just attack them, bring their troop size down, then start raiding the castles and the villages. Because if you take a castle and the enemy lords still have massive troops, all they're going to do is just take the castle back. So by making sure that the enemies are weak as shit first, yeah, it's great. It's fantastic. I'm just going to get everyone to just hold back here. I don't want my guys to lose anything here. I don't want to lose any guys is actually what I'm trying to say. So I'm going to get them to hold at the back a little bit, and then I will charge with the enemy, at the enemy with my friendly troops of Jarl someone. I'm not actually sure who he is. And I mean, this will be plenty to take on the enemy, who I can't even see. This is genuinely the first time I fought in Mount and Blade Warband in this horrendous weather. Like, I've fought in snow before in Mount and Blade Warband, and I've fought in, fog, but I've never fought in snow and fog quite this bad. So, I'm almost losing track of my own allies here, and they're just there. They're not even that far away. They're literally just there. But let's try and find the enemy. God, this is a big map. Ah, there they are. Found them. My troops are sort of, at least my allies' troops are sort of lined up off to the side there. Hey, okay, let's, I've distracted them, that's good, but let's distract them towards my allies. Let's now get everyone to just hold here. I'm going to send my guys in now, which will mean sort of if we start to lose the battle, my guys will turn up just in time to act as reinforcements, which is going to be nice. And just like last episode, I am having some audio issues. I can't actually hear anything happening in the game, because as I said, I just went straight from that episode to this one. So if I do particularly poorly in my combat, I at least have an excuse of, you know, I can't hear anything, I don't know what's happening around me, I'm just going off visuals. And if you happen to have played Mount & Blade Warband, you'll know just how important audio is to this game. Like, seriously, the audio part of this, hearing the arrows whiz by you, hearing when you get hit, is a huge part of being able to do combat well. So it is a genuine excuse, and not just me making up some crazy lies. No casualties for me, which is perfect because I can't really afford them at this point. And some people managed to escape, that's okay. Let's now take on the Sea Raider because they're right here. We have 60 for their 12. And again, everyone just chill right here. Not even worried. I'm just going to send my cavalry in to charge. And I'll go in with them. Everyone else can hang at the back. Not fussed. Cavalry do really, really well against Sea Raiders. Because obviously we're mounted. And I don't want to lose any of my footmen. But they will still gain experience because, you know, that's how these games work. If you turned up on the battlefield, you get experience. Lovely. He says, you know, by that means I should be, you know, rolling in the experience, but I can't even hit a single guy at this point. Because sadly, player experience is not based upon time on battlefield. It's based upon how well you actually play the game. Which is probably ideal. You know, to be honest, that's probably perfect. Didn't manage to get anyone there, that's fine. And again, can't loot anything. Couple guys ready to upgrade, however, which is nice. So let's get a Vega recruit from that. Who I'm actually going to disband. I'm fighting the Vegas, so I'm not too keen on, like, having them in my army, but it's fine. By the way, I just got a Saranid Mamluk, however you want to say it, who are phenomenal. Them and the Swardian Knights are fantastic cavalry units, so very, very happy about that. Let's head on down to Verchig. I would like to sell all of my loot. I would also like to buy some more supplies and just generally sort of tidy up, you know, what's going on with my party here. That would be kind of ideal. And while we're heading over that way and scaring these Sea Raiders off like crazy, running away from me and Jarl Geirth, let's have a look at what my character is like. 5,000 this time to the next experience, which isn't that much when you're having these big battles, especially sieges. That's really not much. So, yeah, it'll be ideal. Hopefully I'll get another level soon, and we can just keep pumping up that party size, because as I said, I'd like to get to around 100-ish, maybe. I'd like more than that. I'd like 200 at some point, but that's quite a bit down the road. That's quite a high-level character. Just myself, that's quite high level. So for now, we will settle for 100. Anyway, enough waffling. Let's go to the marketplace. Let's go to the arms merchant. Let's sell off a bunch of weapons. All of this stuff here can go. Boom, 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 boom. 532, apologies. Armor. Sell off all of this stuff. Hopefully they have enough to pay for it. It appears they do for 21. And goods merchant. Let's rearrange. What do I want? What do I actually want to buy? I want to buy a couple of slices of cheese. some butter, and some grapes, and some more fruit, and some cabbages. Yeah, that'll do. That will do nicely. Okay, because now if I go to my reports, my party morale is 99. The highest is 100, I believe. I believe that's correct. I believe it can't go above 100. So, yeah, that's fantastic. At the moment, they love me. So, woo! The Vega troops are negative 23, and yeah, that's the thing, is that's kind of frustrating, but that's okay, that's fine. Current renown 205. How does that compare to other lords? Let's have a look at characters. Let's look at someone like Bellernoyan. 641. 626. 297. Okay, 339. 827. 333. So 297 to my 205. So we've got a little bit of ways to go, but that's okay. We will get there in the end. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, smash that like button. And also don't forget to hit subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.